Family, we say family, family, we say family. Hey. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Well, this is sort of a concerning video, as you can see the title, Hurricane Melissa is heading to yard. Not only our yard, to the Caribbean, and definitely heading our way in Jamaica as well. And so this is a short little video to tell my Jamaicans, my fellow Jamaicans, that especially my subscribers and my viewers from Jamaica who's currently still living in Jamaica, to take heed. Take heed. I've been watching this right through, and it's big. To what they're saying, it sounds as if, to what they're saying, it might be worse than Gilbert. And many of you obviously but maybe you weren't born, and so you might not know, but Gilbert was bad. Gilbert was bad, and we were out of light and water for a long time. You understand? Current, yeah, we was out of current and water. Jamaica always have a water problem from long time, and light problem from long time, and so forth. But just take heed and do what you're asked to do. And because we don't want to hear about no casualty. We don't want to hear somebody die. We don't really want to hear that. Listen and take heed. Listen, take heed. Get your last minute shopping tomorrow. Make sure the matter meat is not relevant right now. What is relevant right now is perishable stuff, non-perishable stuff rather, like canned stuff, the corned beef, the dry food like the saltfish, and even salt mackerel, because them something salt and can, you don't want no meat, you don't want nothing that to be refrigerated, you don't want enough chicken, you don't want this, you don't want that, because guess what, when light gone, them all are spoiled. Because if you even cook it, you know, in a fridge to keep it, you just have to go eat it up the same day or within 24 hours. There's nothing to keep it refrigerated and keep it cool from not spoiling. So my advice to you, as some of you might have known already and experienced already, not get no meat. It don't make no sense. You get non-perishable stuff. You understand? Canned stuff, tin mackerel, sardine. You name it canned stuff, you get it. Maybe saltfish, as I say, salt mackerel, and them kind of something there. Canned stuff, canned callaloo, anything can. Right now, anything can. You not even want the fresh callaloo, because I'm not used to it have to be refrigerated. So you don't want nothing that can be refrigerated. Bottom line, you just need stuff that can keep in a dry place, in your cupboard, in your pantry, or whatever. That's something you really want right now. I am very concerned. As a matter of fact, today, Friday, was this time last year I was in Jamaica for the event, the charity event that we keep for Passage Fort Community Center. And right now, a lot of us are down there right now. I should be down there, but I canceled this year. You understand? I canceled this year and things like that. Did my contribution, everything already, but did not make it this year. And it's a bittersweet, because everybody else is down there. I just spoke to someone just now, like an hour ago, and even people, because it's a charity that started 4 years ago, Portmore Community, Passage Ford Community Center. It's a charity that started 4 years ago by us, the what do you call it? By us, what word I look for? I get a brain freeze. Former Passage Fort. My God, better pray foolishness. We used to live there. You know, we used to live there. All of us were raised. Most of us was born and raised right there, right around that community center, Passage Fort. And so, charity was started by someone else, and we all got involved. You understand? And so I was there last year, this time, Friday night. This time I was in Jamaica last year, this time, and to see the difference now. As I said before, a lot of us from here, this charity is formed by most of us who lives overseas, right? So all of us from that's in the charity group, we are here. We are in Canada, we are in England, obviously America, and so forth, and all states in America. And so you have people from Florida, you have people, well, I'm the only one from New York, I think, but everybody else is from all over, Boston, you name it, Texas, Georgia. Most of them is from Georgia. They're all down there, and they seem to be excited. Still planning to have the event tomorrow. I do not know if it will happen, but right now they're all positive, and I wish that Portmore team good luck for tomorrow for that event, Passage Fort Community Center, right there down by the heart. It's over the heart. You have two, Passage Fort have two, well, I think it's one community center. I was going to say they have two parks, but one community center. It's down by the section where heart is, Portmore Drive, Passage Fort Drive, right there. And so I'm wishing all my teammates, you know, to stay. I spoke to them, well, I spoke to one, and I tell him, you know, listen, buckle up and do what you guys got to do. Hopefully the event goes for tomorrow. If not, you guys just find a safe place. You know, as you know, most of you cannot fly out back again before maybe Friday, because it will be grounded. You know, no plane and no whatever will be going through those predicament. So for my fellow Jamaicans, just listen up and do the right thing. Do the right thing. Them say young but no storm. You know the funniest thing though, I might sound stupid saying this, but back in the day, it used to be so much fun. Because you're young, you know, you're young and you're naive. And so the rain would come in at the house, and, you know, and as it eased up, you run down outside. I remember when Gilbert came and it was falling, it was a Monday. My daughter was to start school that day. And school, the first day of school was to start, Shandika was to start school that day. And she couldn't start school because Gilbert came. And I remember as it eased up, you know, we run down outside, everybody outside and look on the awning, over awning, blow over there. So, and I was young and naive. I was about 23 or something like that. And, you know, it was such fun. You know, all of the neighbors, them will come out and we all look. And then you see it start black up again. And I tell you, a piece of blackness come over the sky, you know, man. And the rain start and we start run back into the house again. That time it's sweet, you know, because all of the meat kind of cook up and appear cooking and go on, because we'd have to use up the meat. That's why I can tell you, say, it don't make no sense to have any kind of farm of meat. You understand? So we'd have to cook up the meat, and it was somewhat fun until the reality liquor started. We don't have no light and we don't have no water. And let me tell you something. I remember you have to buy ice from shop, right? And like ice truck come and the shop them buy ice, and you have to go to the shop go buy a piece of ice. And I remember drinking some ice water. I tell you the truth. And I took an oath. I took an oath, people. When the ice water sweet me so, I took an oath and say, I will never, I take an oath and promise, I say, I will never dash ice water again. I will never dash it. Because when I drink the water and it sweet me so, I said to myself, say, I would never, because you know you drink ice water, you drink some and you just fling it away. And I promised myself, say, I would never, I did not fulfill that promise. But the way the ice water was so sweet, I mean, I said, look how much time I dash ice water. And this time, I said the ice water was the sweetest ice water I ever drink. The first time I drank ice water after Gilbert. And me keep it up for a little while, but after a while, you start throwing the water again, you know. But I tell you, it was something, and they said it's going to be worse, you know. So, you know, just take heed, guys. Listen, and I wish you guys all the best. I hope you guys don't lose your house, you know, flooding, you know. But you know, the funniest thing, I am from Portmore, Passage Fort, and I remember when they were giving out the warnings, and they were like, you know, especially people in our area, the sea might take back its course, and you know, they were sending buses for people to go to the stadium, and my grandmother said she's not leaving. Some of my neighbors left. My grandmother said she's not leaving, and I tell you the truth, Passage Fort, Portmore was one of the safest community. Waterford, all of them houses there was one of the safest houses because they had the slug roof, and so we never get damaged. We never have no leak in it. We never get damaged. It was surprising. When a town, you see this stairway, that stairway, people on the hills, you hear say this gone, them satellite gone, then this gone. Yeah, but we in Portmore, Passage Fort, Edgewater, Waterford, nothing. And so, you know, but take heed, you know, listen to the weather, and, you know, just do what they say to do to the best of your ability. You know, do not go out there, you know, and the looting was bad. Oh my God. That is why you hear the song say, something about bring sitting under that satellite dish. Da na 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 na. Da na na. The little dog back. Yeah. Yeah, Gilbert, that did make off of a song there. It make off of Loving Dear. I think I Loving Dear, they sing a song there now. No quote me, no, cause I know the singer's real. But yeah, so I just put out this video out there to just tell my fellow Jamaicans, be careful, be mindful, be thoughtful, and look out for each other. That's what we usually do back then, and I hope you can still do it now. Look out for each other, share with each other. If you have the food and you know it's going to spoil, touch your neighbor and say, come, eh. If you know you have the whole bag of meat them, start cook them up from now. From now. Tomorrow, cook it up, and so that it can go in the fridge, the freezer, and get frozen. Maybe to last a little longer. So you take out the meat and start make use of them. That's them can go in the freezer tomorrow, get frozen, and by the time the storm come, it's frozen, and it might last a little longer. And if you say it will go spoil, touch your neighbor them and give them some, because otherwise don't just have it in the fridge and wait till Saturday night comes Sunday you cook it, because guess what happen? It definitely a go spoil. Because but if you cook it from tomorrow, the latest, and have it frozen, at least it being frozen can go. If you can get igloo and get ice to keep certain things, you know, wanna do it. Whatever can be done. Maybe you know have the igloo, you can have like use of the barrel. You know that in Gilbert, the paper barrel. I remember I don't know why my grandmother thought of it, because we want water like wow. And when I time when the water truck come, and when we never really prepared like them something, my grandmother decides to throw the water in the paper barrel. And I tell you people, the water lasted in the paper barrel for months. We use the paper barrel for months, because we use that to flush the toilet. And I tell you, every time the truck come, you know, we fill up the barrel, and you'll be surprised how well the paper barrel keep the water for all long before it finally soak through. But it still held the water. You know, before you see the water, you know, it did it for weeks, and I could understand it. So if you have the paper barrel, use it up, because that can wash clothes, flush toilet, and all of them something there. And the funniest thing, it never changed the color of the water. It didn't change the color of the water, because guess what? Desperate the time they call for desperate measures. So if you have a paper barrel there, you know the brown barrel, I call it paper barrel, the cardboard barrel, use it up, catch water in it. I was talking to one of my friend earlier and tell her, say, you know, any pan that you can have for the rain, put out all of the pan them you can have for the rain just to flush toilets. You understand? So any little pan you have, when the rain fall, put it out with the rain there and utilize it with a bucket, get paint pan, whatever. That them water they can flush toilet. You understand? Them water they can flush toilet. And to keep the good water them for tidy you, because I don't know if you can even be you know. For tidy you understand? Or one soup and wash off what them situation there. You understand? Yeah. So let us come off and say that, guys, and I wish you all the best. My mind is on Jamaica. I'm praying for you guys. And me that run out and say something, I can't depend on the gossip thing every day when this go on. You know, so me that run out and tell you guys that. And big up my teammates down there for the Portmore, who's down there for the Passage Fort Community Center, giving back to the community. You know, I wish you guys all the best. And you know, I'm praying for you. I'll be keeping in touch and so forth. Guys, pray for them as well. And pray for yourself, pray for your family. And, you know, hope you guys will have communication. Because, you know, with the cell phone, they might go down, whatever. But, guys, be safe. We don't want any news. We don't want to hear somebody wash away. Please. We don't want to hear somebody wash away. We don't want to hear say, you know, them tell if you evacuate and in the house, because vanity is vanity. You know, my grandmother never leave and so forth, and we did good, you know. Was that a wise decision? I guess back then, but them say it's all worse than them time there. Some me don't know. But as me say, anybody having a meeting on the freezer, cook it from tomorrow, Saturday. Cook it, right? Cook it. As at least by the time you see this video, a Saturday. So cook it. And you take them out of the freezer and cook them and get to put them back in the freezer. That's them can last a little longer. You understand? When the light cut out, at least it will last a little longer. And if it got done and it got spoil, you share it to your neighbors them. Share it to your neighbors them or if you share it with. And just look out for each other, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll catch you in another video, family. And we say family, that's what's up. Boop, I'm out.